If you're on a spiritual awakening journey, it is very important that you know your zodiac sign. Listen, knowing your zodiac sign will guide you in your journey, it will assist you. In situations where you are confused, you don't know what to do, knowing your zodiac sign will give you a heads up on things you have to do on your spiritual journey. Knowing your zodiac sign has nothing to do with whether you're a Christian or whatever, or any religion of that nature. It has absolutely nothing to do with that. You just have to know it for yourself. This is just like, you should just know it as common knowledge. It should be like common knowledge, things you have to know about your star sign, your personality, your elements, and the star you were born under. For example, Christ was born under a star sign, Star of Bethlehem. He was born under a star sign, and those same stars led the Magi to go to him. The Magi were the three wise men who were likely astrologers. People who study the star, who study, the moon, who study the Magi's could have been pagans or people who practiced sorcery, and yet they were present. They were the first who were present at Christ's birth, and they went bearing gifts. They followed the star because when they saw an unusual star, they were like, yeah, this is the king star, this is a ruler star. Someone is about to be born under the king star. So they understood the star and they followed it, and the star led them to where Christ were born. They knew that someone powerful had been born, so they came bearing very expensive gifts. So Christ, being born under the king star, let's assume Christ was a Pisces. Let's element was water. The first miracle he performed was connected to water. He turned water into wine, and then he walked on water. And then he was always in the boat with his disciples. He stayed on the boat to preach to the multitudes, or he went across the boat, like most of the things he did. And then another miracle where they caught fishes and all of that. Most of his miracles were connected to water. So you have to embody your element. So it is very important that you know your element so that you can connect to it. For example, I am a Leo born in August. So I'm a fire sign, star sign Leo. I'm a fire sign connected to fire. So I'm this kind of person. Maybe if you want to do something like rituals, my rituals are not diabolic. I mean things that you do to boost your higher self, to boost your spirituality, to boost your energy and all of that, or things that help you connect to source. So let's say as a fire sign, I light candles, I pray with candles. I have to light candles to lighten up my space, lighten up my mood. So I light maybe white candles, and then I pray with scriptures and all of that. So for people whose sign is water, you can connect to water. You can pray with a cup of water and drink it. You can go to the stream, pray, use the water to wash your face. And if you feel out of place, you just pour water, use it to wash your hair. You can connect to your elements. If it's the wind, you can just go to nature, go out to nature, just embrace your elements, embrace your elements and use it to pray. Just, do you get what I'm saying? Do you understand? Just think outside the box and use it for your own benefit. For star sign, I'm also for my star sign, I'm also connected to the sun. The sun is also part of my element because it's brightest. So when you are born under this kind of sign, know that, oh, you are meant to shine. You are meant to be famous. You are meant to be wealthy. You are meant to be in the limelight. Those kind of, do you understand? So just use it. So you have to know these things for yourself. Use your Google it. Google it and know these things. Know your personality, your traits, and the people you connect to better and all of that. You can also check the elements of the people around you so that you know how to relate with them. So check these things out and know it for yourself. It's not something you say, some of those things, most of them are not correct, but they are 85 or 88% correct. So just use it. Know these things for yourself. Know the people around you. It's not as if you let it consume your consciousness or like live in that mentality forever. But just know these things so that you know where you're coming from. And you know where you're going. You know what to connect with and what to ignore. Do you understand? So it's very important that you understand your elements, know your zodiac sign. It has nothing to do with your belief, it has nothing to do with your religion. It's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing to know your zodiac sign so that you know the kind of rituals to inculcate into your spiritual journey and all of that. Know the kind of things you need to do, the practices you need to do, know your weaknesses and how you can better yourself. Know your ego side, your shadows side, and all of that. Your elements will guide you. Your zodiac sign, by knowing your zodiac sign, will help you to understand all those kind of things. So know your dark side so that you can check it, bring it to check. If anything is like, for example, your chakras, any of your chakras are out of place and overactive, you know how to balance it, through you knowing your zodiac sign. So just Google it. It's very important that you know these things on your spiritual awakening journey. Know these things for yourself and use it to better your life. I hope this helped. This is just a tip. I mustn't say everything, I mustn't tell you everything, but just use your head. Bye.